I was talking. Remember, we were talking about saturated content, calling you out. Like,
Oh
again?
yeah, Keem just got bored talking about it. Yeah. So if those of you got no shout out to saturated content, if somebody reacts to my content and gets 10 times the views I do doing it. He also liked to he likes to
Boogie.
basically straight up lie about shit, like, my dogs are being abused, my girl's being abused, exploding shit like that.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he's
Boogie.
funny. I actually watched some of them since we talked.
I'm gonna
He's
watch
pretty
it.
funny.
I'm gonna watch
He's
it.
wrong, but he's funny.
Is
Yeah.
it true that you throw the dog treats directly on the floor? You don't put it on a plate for them?
Yeah. Actually, that carpet's
Saturated
already
content made that thing. I'm like, who gives a flying fuck if
Yeah.
he puts the dog treats on the floor? It's a dog.
Yeah,
The fact that the two giant land beasts would be confused as to why I was, I don't know, bringing up the point that he's feeding the dogs directly from his fucking chair should be no surprise. Shocker. These two one that lives in a mobile home and one that is mobily incapable of moving around would be confused as to why I think it is disgusting to be feeding dog food directly out of your chair because you're too fucking fat and lazy to walk 10 feet to put it into a bowl. Maybe that's why. And that leads to issues that dogs aren't trained properly. They're going to be constantly begging you for food whenever you're sitting there. And of course, you're fat and lazy. You'll give it to them. It's whatever. It's cute that, they'll say that they're such big fans. I love his content. He's so funny. Thank you, Boogie. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. That means a lot. At the same time, I don't really recall ever saying that your girlfriend or your dogs were being abused. I'm pretty sure I said that your dog was being neglected, which it definitely is, because you come on camera and explicitly say that you don't like the dog, and if you could give it away without having to pay it back, you would. So, I don't know, let's stretch the truth a little bit. Obviously, he'll throw out the blanket terms, saying that, yeah, he just lies all the time. Refute some of the shit I say, fat boy. Come on, refute some of the stuff I say. No big deal. I mean, yeah, maybe I'm saying that you're grooming your girlfriend because you definitely are. Even Wings later in this video is going to talk about how manipulative you actually are. Yet, I'm the bad guy. I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently. Oh, Boogster, my boy. Yeah, you're walking down a path I don't think you want to go down. I appreciate the watch. I appreciate the support. But I have a very strong feeling that he doesn't actually watch anything that I actually post. If he did, I feel like he'd be ranting and raving on his Twitter nonstop about how mean I am, how evil I am. And shout out to the podcast, by the way. This comes from a members only stream. I'm not paying fucking $10 to be a member on your bullshit stream. Alright? That's not happening. Your dumbasses forgot to fucking private it afterwards. So your boy was able to infiltrate and see what you were talking about. So we're going to talk about Boogie's weight loss. We're going to talk about Wings being upset. It's a whole thing. Let's get into it. Hey guys, so I made this video initially without the crypto pump and dump scam that Boogie just pulled, and I want to reincorporate it into the video. This might end up being a long ass Boogie video, but I'm basically going to insert the crypto stuff at the beginning, and I'm going to shift everything else that I talked about previously with some of Boogie's other content to the end. So, just as a forewarning. Alright, let's get into Boogie being a shit ass.
Listen up, all you top G's. There's some misinformation being spread around right now by certain influencers. But I'm here to tell you the truth and the hacks to help you break free from the matrix so you can be a brokey like me that have broken free from the matrix. True happiness comes from a goldfish, from the same woman a couple of nights a month, and the occasional meme coin. Fatty for life.
Boogie, I'm really glad you brought out Frog Face Slippy from Star Fox 64 to come sit next to you and provocatively expose yourself to your child audience. That's very epic. Very cool, Boogie. I'm glad that you're milking your fans for their money for this crypto scam, but you're also going to milk your girlfriend for all of her prepubescent looks that you possibly can. That's very cool. And also, shout out Desi, you don't have an ass, but you're trying to stick it out with your legs standing back. I understand the schematics. I get it. I've seen Instagram before. I get it. It's all good. It's all good, darling. Just sit there and look dumb. All right, Boogie, let's see what your crypto scam's all about, buddy. Surely I'm not gonna get upset. It's not like Boogie blocked me on Twitter right around before he promoted the scam. Maybe he's afraid of what saturated content might say. Maybe he thinks that I won't have other ways of seeing what he's talking about. Well, that ain't true.
Insiders pay you, the celebrity, to go ahead and promote something. They paid him $10,000. And then people end up buying the coin. It doesn't matter what you say. The whole point is they're renting your likeness, renting your image in order to do that. He then told me, well, you know, basically he's paying for cancer, so he can't pay that money back.
The good old cancer excuse that Boogie's using again. I mean, people were speculating for a while that he might end up doing a GoFundMe, but he's probably too afraid that he would get too much backlash for him trying to get some funds to pay for his air quote cancer that he's never proven necessarily. He claims he has polycythemia vera, which I guess is a rare blood disease that his dad also had. So I'm not completely excluding the possibility that this thing actually exists. I actually think Boogie might actually have it. But I also remember, and I am going to keep hammering it, and I'll probably hammer it later in this video, that Boogie was begging Keemstar for money to get the blood work done, and he was also saying that he is in such bad health conditions that the cancer is rapidly producing, and it's basically fatal regardless, but he's just speeding up the timeline. So why are you putting so much money into trying to take care of your cancer when, I don't know, maybe you could set up a nest egg for your girlfriend that you allegedly love? I don't know, Boogie, just spitballing here. Anyway, I forgot to mention this is also a CoffeeZilla video. He basically interviews Boogie right around when Boogie pumps up this thing right before it crashes.
It looks like you launched a crypto token that is a scam, a pump and dump. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I don't think it's a pump and dump. It is a meme coin.
It's literally from a thing called pump.fun. What are you talking about?
I never knew who pump.fun was until today.
Well, that's what you tweeted. That's what you tweeted. You said, oh,
Right,
we're going to break.
I learned about it today, so I also tweeted about it today. Try to find a time I tweeted about it before today. You won't, because I just found out that I didn't know who this company is or these people I'm working with, other than they referred to me by Afroman's manager.
Right, but you said before you posted the pump and dump, you said we're going to crush the internet, pump.fun. You didn't realize at that point you're doing a pump and dump, that you're getting paid by insiders to do this?
Well, not really.
Come on, guys, why are we so hard on the Boogster? He just didn't know. He can't read words. Of course Boogie knew that this was a fucking scam. This fucking mongoloid who lost all of his money in crypto previously is now coming back and saying, well, it's just a meme coin, guys. It's just a shit coin. Come on, guys. What do you mean? What do you mean, Boogie? You got paid 10 grand behind the scenes in order to promote this, and you didn't think, well, maybe this is a scam. You know, I lost all my money in crypto, but at the same time, $10,000 is $10,000, guys. I don't know. Is this a scam? Is it? I mean, Boogie, obviously, he's a horrible, wretched human being. And I'm making this guarantee right here for you, Boogie. If you're actually listening to this point, you probably turned on the video and cried and then ran away. If you're still here, I guarantee you the day that you die and I'm still making videos on this platform, I'm going to make an exposed video the day that you die. Guaranteed. I guarantee you, Boogie. You're a wretched wench of a person who doesn't deserve any sympathy. I don't want anybody coming out of the woodwork saying, well, I know Boogie did some bad things in the past, but it's sad to see him go. No, fuck all that shit. Boogie has never done anything productive in his life. You look at somebody like Andy Ditch, who I'm doing the part 2 about, and he actively, tears down some other people's lives. Boogie is in the process of retroactively he's like a dementor. He's sucking the souls out of everybody else to try and pump himself up. Absolutely vile scum.
You
I literally
think
in the tweets and in the videos, I said, don't buy this coin. You'll go broke. If you want to be broke like me, buy this coin.
There's literally no way you believe you're going to get paid $10,000 for something, and those people aren't expecting a greater return on their investment. This is how meme coins work.
Their money back, but I mean, there are plenty of companies that I've worked with that are just there to get their name out, and they're glad to make their money back or even spend money to get name recognition. I can name a dozen.
These people are spending money to get pump.fun meme coin name recognition?
I presume.
Let me explain how this
don't
works,
know why
Boogie.
else they would
Let me
be.
explain how this works. Pump.fun
Sure.
is a place where a lot of things happen, but celebrities will launch meme coins. How it works is insiders pay them for their brand to juice it for all it's worth. They buy in early. They have the influencer promote it. The price jumps up because no matter what the influencer says, the attention gets people to put money in the stupid project, no matter how much you tell them, oh, it's a meme, guys. It's just a joke. It's just a fun little joke. They're going to put their money in because they like you, and they're going to get rugged. They're going to get destroyed by the insiders who got in early on the coin. They have all the advantage because they got in early. All your fans have the disadvantage because they got in late. Okay.
Brother, I don't know if you understand what my life is like right now, but I have so much free time that I spend a lot of it on my Discord now because I'm just bored out of my mind. I don't have places to go. I don't have money to spend. I'm literally just fighting for my life over here.
I'm Boogie. My life is so hard. I have to wake up and play video games all day. Therefore, I have to scam my fans out of their money. Fuck off, Boogie. I want to say some more bad things that I know YouTube will just absolutely fucking nuke my channel for saying. But, think of a nice little 3-letter acronym that our boy Leafy used to like to say a lot. Alright, you're putting those together? Alright, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about you, because my life is so hard. Come on, guys. I just got $10,000 and a 2% stake inside of this crypto that I'm definitely going to cash out and make some cashola off of while you guys lose all your money. I don't give a flying fuck about you. I don't care. My life, it's so hard. I'm sick, guys. I'm sick, but I won't get off my fat ass and go do anything. Instead, I'll just ruin my life and ruin everybody else's lives around me. Oh, guys, I was abused as a kid. Fuck off.
You know who was expecting that? The people who paid you.
I obviously don't want anybody to lose money. I thought there was going to be some trading. I thought people would buy enough coins to join the community and come and fuck around and have fun. I thought they might spend a little bit of money like they do on Cameo or Patreon or OnlyFans to have some personal interaction. That's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting anybody to think they're going to make money from this, especially because I specifically told them, you will not make money from this.
Don't you think it's kind of gross, given that you know firsthand, almost better than anyone, the damage that speculative investments can do, that you would then make money from a speculative investment like this?
Very good lesson to learn.
You think making people lose money, that's a good lesson?
No, I wanted to keep them from doing that. I wanted to get the message out to make sure they didn't. That's the point. I thought it would go viral as a meme coin, as a joke, as a comedy bit. I thought that it would make people laugh. I thought people would
An investment is never a comedy. Like, people who are trying to tie comedy to investments, it's hilarious.
To make an investment. I didn't expect anybody to make a large investment. Why would they? I told them not to.
You guys don't get it. He was pulling an Andy Kaufman bit, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. It's all silly. It's all for the lulz. It's all just tricky. I didn't think anybody that was going to put a big investment in this. Boogie, you got paid $10,000. Now, if Boogie got paid $500, I might change my tune a little bit. I might be like, well, yeah, maybe Boogie thought that this could be a fun community aspect thing. I still think it's scummy, and clearly you're making money off of the side. But you're making $10,000 and you didn't think people were going to legitimately invest into this thing. By the way, they invested about $3 million into it. And so that's very cool. It went down like 70% in the first day. That's epic, Boogie. That's super cool. I'm glad that, social media platforms allow people like you to exist there, and that you're still allowed to try and just squeeze and milk your fans for all that they're worth. And then you'll play victim at the same time, that your life is hard and everybody's mean to you. Oh, Boogie, is your life hard and are people mean to you? Damn, we really missed out on the chance of Frank Asshole having your ass be in jail. That fucking sucks, bro. The fact that you're still running around freely and manipulating everybody in your sites is fucking horrible.
There to make fun of me for losing my ass. That's the entire point of the community. You're supposed to, as a crypto bro, come in and maybe you throw me a bone because I have medical bills and shit to pay. But that's for millionaires. I want multi-millionaires who made more
They're
money.
really not throwing you a bone, though. They're throwing the people who paid you a bone. Like, the people who are investing in this coin are enriching not you the most, but the people who paid you. And that's the whole grift. It's like people are getting celebrities to rent out their reputations to milk them for all they're worth.
But you're describing, I charge for memberships on YouTube. YouTube takes half. You're talking about a grift that every company does on the entire internet.
This isn't some grand point. You're just making 10K. This is just you making 10K.
I think you can do both. I think you can make a point and get paid to do it. I think you can do both. Are you getting paid from this video? Will you be making a point in this video?
Am I going to be selling a product? Am I going to be selling a crypto token? No.
I don't know. Will it have an advertisement? I don't know. I don't know how you run your channel these days. I haven't seen you in a while.
That's true. I'm just trusting you here. But actually giving back the 5K you're going to be making back to the community, locking it, making sure that people aren't going to get hurt further?
No, I'm going to pay my medical bills next month with that last half, and I'm sorry to anybody that's disappointed with that. I have an $1,100 medication plus a $300 medication. I get a bunch of I'm going to buy medicine with it, man. And if people are disappointed with that, I fully understand that. It's a shitty thing to do, and I'm a shitty person for doing it. You can have that opinion, and I'm okay with it. That said, about burning the coins, it's something I'll have to seriously consider.
I wish you the best, but is there not any other way to make money than launching meme coins?
Well, I'm currently selling every collectible I own to try to keep my head above water. I'm making YouTube videos as much as I can, but I make $20 a YouTube video if I'm lucky, because my channel is completely demonetized.
So there's a lot to break down here. I don't understand why Boogie's channel would be completely demonetized. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I say much worse things and do much worse things than you do, Boogie, and my channel is mostly monetized. There are some instances here and there that I toe the line too much, but you mostly do nothing that's too controversial. I don't see why you wouldn't be getting some moolah. I understand you get about half the views that I do, so, you know, you take that into effect, but $20, that's not really in the ballpark that I would be estimating, but we'll take them. We'll take them. We'll say, yeah, sure, you know, that makes sense. It's really cute of Boogie to try and flip the script like he always does. You know, actually, you know, what about like YouTube and memberships? They get their cut. Boogie, that's a service. YouTube is taking their cut because they provide the platform for me to make members on. All right, it makes sense for them to take a share of that because they're hosting the servers, they're running the technical backgrounds, they're setting everything up. That makes perfect sense. You promoting a crypto scam where you make money and everybody else loses money, the correlation isn't there, buddy. I know, you so desperately still want to be the victim. I know, buddy. That's so hard. That's so hard. Next time. You'll get him next time, champ. You can be the victim next time. But right now, you just have to sit there and fucking eat it. Fucking eat it. But he doesn't care. He's not going to give any of the money back because, you know, even a Grinch like me might have their heart change if Boogie said, you know what, I took the 10K, I spent 5K of it, but I'll return the 5K to the community doing something, whatever it is, right? You know, maybe not everybody makes all their money back, but it's at least a gesture. But no, it's about Boogie. I have to pay my medical bills. I'm in debt. I'm in debt because I'm a fucking idiot that can't balance my budget, and I ran out of all my money, guys. What am I supposed to do anymore? I'm trying so hard. I upload one video a week. And I don't prepare for a live stream that I play video games during. Oh my God, my life's so hard. Oh my God. Yeah, you're just like the Chinese steel workers that made the railroads in California in the 1800s. You and them are exactly the same, Boogie.
I thought it was as a meme. I thought it was as a joke. I thought it was a bit.
The joke is they're getting rich or what?
Do a bit. Do what?
The joke is they're getting rich or what?
I hope they're not getting rich, because I sure as shit ain't from it. I hope nobody's losing money, and I hope they're not taking it. I hope nobody's taking money from this. I hope nobody loses money.
Well, that's impossible when you have $3 million in trading volume. It's just impossible that no one's lost money here.
As I told you, my friend, I did not expect anything like that. I certainly didn't.
I tried to tell you before you made that post announcing the actual coin.
I mean, you told me 5 minutes before I made it. Yeah, but I appreciate that. Thank you. You tried, and I appreciate it. You need to get the message out that there is no such thing as a safe promotion for this, that there is no such thing as people not losing money. If you're telling me everyone's losing money on this guaranteed, then I needed to have the understanding that no matter what I did, all I was doing was stealing from somebody. I didn't think that. I didn't understand that. You're telling me that now, and I'll never do anything like this again. I'll do my due diligence here. I do have some integrity, and I'm going to do the work that I'm paid to do. But after that, I'll never do this again, because you are telling me the only outcome is that people get ripped off. If I had that understanding going into this, I would not have done it.
Boogie's acting like he's the first fucking caveman that ever, came across fire. Oh my god, what the hell is that thing? How was I supposed to know it was going to burn me? Boogie, it's not like there's, 50 other... I mean, you work with a guy who was pulling a crypto scam in Keemstar. You have plenty of other people around you in your circle that are pulling crypto scams, all right? It's not a foreign idea. It's been pulled by celebrities, athletes, everybody across the board. It's not like you're the first one that got caught, all right? If you're the first one that got caught, yeah, maybe some people give you some leniency. It's very obvious that you were trying to get a quick paycheck, because your time's coming out soon, baby. And that sounds so sweet. That sounds so sweet. I'm not gonna fucking shed a tear. And yeah, this is a parasocial relationship. Why is he so obsessed with me? I hate evil people, and you're an evil person. So it's gonna be epic when you're gone, dude. It's gonna be so epic. Either way, this is covering the crypto stuff. I'm gonna plug in the stuff at the end. This might be like a 40-minute long video. Who the fuck knows? Hope you guys enjoyed. All right, on to the next stuff.
10 days ago. Basically, I'm an addict that will do anything to get his drug of choice, which is food. And it doesn't matter whether it was 30 years of therapy, or fitness influencers volunteering to help me, or a gastric bypass surgery, the best that medicine had to offer. I kept eating and kept eating and kept eating. An affordable $550, and I injected myself with it, and that need to eat has completely gone away. In the last 10 days, I have driven by my favorite fast food restaurants and not wanted to stop. I have walked by my roommate's junk food in the house and not wanted to eat it. I have turned down food that has been offered to me, and it is a miracle. And I don't know how to put that into words. I ate breakfast at 8 a.m. today, and I waited till 2 p.m. for lunch. Normally, I would have had about 4 meals during that period of time, but I stayed full from breakfast to lunch.
Big man, instead of having 12 meals a day, he's having 3 meals a day. Look at him go. Aren't you guys so impressed as to what he's doing? And also, I'm going to bring it up again, Boogie. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it again. All right. You're spending $550 on this Ozempic-like drug, right? Yet, 4-5 months ago, you were crying and complaining to Keemstar that you had some sort of mortal disease that's going to kill you, that runs in your family, whatever, that you need blood work for. And you say you're basically on death's doorstep. I'm going to bring it up again. Why are you spending all this money on this drug that we all know you're not going to get down to 250 pounds? You probably won't even reach the 200s, in all honesty. Maybe you'll get to 350, around where your gastric bypass left you. So maybe you'll do that. And yeah, your life will get marginally better. But you're going to be spending $550 a month that you don't have, that you're not making anywhere else, and not putting it towards something, i.e. your girlfriend that you allegedly love and aren't using for clickbait and views and to masquerade your own ego on the internet. Move past that point. So what happened to your life-threatening blood illness that you had? That's weird. It just kind of disappeared. You'll bring it back up when you need sympathy points and you want people to cry for you. But right now, it's I'm losing weight. I'm going to change my life. And don't make me think, I didn't forget when you did that bullshit. Oh, seven days of eating healthy. 7 days. I am mortified as to what this medicine is going to come out in 10, 15 years. They're going to find out that it is probably destroying your stomach, probably destroying your intestines. It's probably not good for you. It's not natural to be taking medicine that suppresses your diet and makes you not want to eat. All right. I'm not a scientist. All right. But I feel like the natural law of order doesn't really make a lot of sense there. So yeah, maybe in extreme cases, i.e. wings potentially, because wings, to my knowledge, doesn't have underlying health conditions outside of being obese. Outside of people like that, I'm afraid as to what we're going to find out about this medicine in the future. But I mean, Boogie's only going to be around for 5-10 years anyway. So hey, he can be the guinea pig. He can test it out for the rest of us. We can all find out and be like, wow, What's going to kill Boogie first, the blood disorder or the medicine or the obesity? Man, start betting, guys. Come on, that should be on DraftKings.com right now. What's going to kill Boogie first? Come on, let's figure it out.
Rest of us. But of course, the result you're all waiting for. 10 days ago, I weighed 424 pounds, and today I weigh 415, which is close to a pound a day, which is unsustainable. Certainly a lot of it is water weight, but I don't think it's unreasonable that I could lose 20 total pounds in the 28 days that I'm on this. And if I were to do that, I would call that a miracle. Now, I'll be able to afford 2 more months of this because I got a coupon off of their website, which brings it down to $550 a month. After that, it will go up to $1,200 a month, and I'll no longer be able to afford it. But if I could lose 60 pounds on this medication over the next 3 months, it would be money well spent.
It won't be, because the problem with you, Boogie, and the problem with everybody that take medicines like this, that do the gastric bypass and bullshit like that, is that you don't address the underlying issues, all right? Until you correct your diet and your relationship with food, all the medicine in the entire world is not going to save you. And the worst part is, let's say he does lose 60 pounds in 3 months, spending $1,500 on this, right? All right. Well, let's see 6 months after that. All right, you can't afford the medicine anymore. You don't think in 6 months you're going to gain 60 pounds back? I don't know about that, Bookster, because if you don't address your diet and you don't stop eating less, because, yeah, maybe as it wears off, you're eating a little bit less after your last dosage, blah, blah, blah. So maybe the 4th month, you might have only lost, 5 pounds for the month. And you're like, I'm still keeping up. But as your diet creeps back up, as you're getting more hungry, you're going to fucking destroy it. And then you have these mystery chemicals inside of you, and you're eating like shit again, and you're probably going to spiral. It's not going to look good. All right. And so the whole thing, and like, honestly, like when I lost weight, when I was at my fattest, I was losing anywhere between 15 and 20 pounds naturally for about 5 to 6 months. So I lost about 100 pounds in 5 to 6 months, roughly, give or take. And that was just from eating chicken and greens. And that's all I basically ate. I wasn't emaciating myself. I wasn't eating 1,000 calories a day. I was eating like 1,700 probably, somewhere around there. But with exercise and with proper diet, anybody can do it. I know. And I understand. I understand your food addiction, but you're going to say, well, you don't know it as bad as me. And nothing is as bad as my life. You just don't get it. I'm 50 years old. How am I supposed to do it? Well, I've outlined it. You know, it takes willpower. And because you have no willpower, you'll seek magical medicines to come and cure you. Jesus Christ. Come and cure you. And it's not going to work out. And it's gonna lead poorly, and then you'll come back to sobbing and complaining and crying, and some people will throw sympathy dollars towards you. Maybe you can get an extra dose, but you'll be chasing that high, and that dragon is just never gonna be caught. So the final 2 clips that we're gonna cover are from Wings' stream. Now it's cut up from Breaking Banquet. Who knows? Maybe it's taken out of context. I'm gonna try and take it at face value. And he's going to discuss certain aspects of Boogie's life.
Boogie said he would never ruin a teenager's life. He dated a 19-year-old when he was 500-pound land monster who is over 45 years old. That is ruining a teenager's life. I mean, like, is he taking advantage of his current girlfriend? 100%. I'm not going to pretend he isn't. 100%, right? Boogie's relationship is a relationship of convenience, right? Boogie likes to have a girlfriend that is like Desi, and Desi doesn't have enough life experience to know what she really wants in life. But what she's doing right now is fun. Boogie should be doing everything in his power to make sure that he sets Desi up for success, right? He should kickstart her credit. He should teach her how to balance books. He should teach her how to drive. He should teach her how to invest in herself, teach her how to use money, teach her how to use money as an advantage than when the relationship started. And that should be the goal for Boogie, right? Like, if he truly loves this woman, he should want the best for him, because let's be honest, the relationship is going to end either from health issues or from like her getting older and kind of like moving on, or like being sick of the spotlight. There's a numerous ways that's going to happen. It's not a forever relationship.
Does Wings even know who he's talking to? Yeah, Boogie, balance your books. The guy who is infamous for just spending copious amounts of money on random stupid bullshit. Yeah, teach her. Have her take out a credit card. Show her how to, pay some bills and do all that shit. He doesn't want to do any of that. He wants a fucking sex doll that he can parade around inside of his house and say, look guys, young girls do think I'm hot. I'm not a loser. Come on guys. The young hip youth, they think I'm sexy. They think I'm nice. They think I'm cool. Yeah, all right, Wings. You're missing the point. All right, Boogie is going to just fall down into the abyss. He's going to take her with him, and it's kind of cute listening to the pot called the kettle black, because it's like, Wings, aren't you just buying cars nonstop? You're just throwing money into that abyss. I don't know what their like retirement looks like. Is Wings' hope that he's just going to be fucking streaming until he's 80? Good luck with that, buddy. You're averaging like 250 viewers per stream. It's not looking good. And I don't know exactly what Kelly does in terms of a job, but I think throwing $60,000 worth of debt at cars is a bad idea. That's me. I know cars depreciate in value instantly. I know trucks are a little bit different. Mustangs maybe a little bit different. Who really gives a shit? But that's a bad investment. You know what would get you money? Is putting money into the stock market. Oh my God. That's so crazy. And obviously, they would say, you don't have no idea what my investment portfolio looks like. You're just speculating stuff. You're just lying about stuff for entertainment. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the guy who doesn't fully own his modular trailer is definitely making sound investment strategies in his personal life off stream. Yeah, I'm sure that's happening for sure.
I think Boogie likes attention. And I think because Boogie likes attention, he will do things to get attention. And like Boogie was trying to copy somebody else that basically did like the naked thing, and he messed up. You think Boogie's a monster? You'd be wrong. Boogie is a narcissistic person that has a big heart, right? He loves things to be about him. He loves to talk about himself. But he will also, like, if it was raining and me and Boogie were walking, Boogie would take his shirt off his back just so he could cover my head up with rain. And I believe that. And the reason Boogie doesn't like Tommy is Tommy doesn't ever like cut him breaks. I don't give a shit. Like I'm the kind of person, like, if you yell at me, okay, you're yelling at me. Like I'll generally try to listen to the message and try to rationalize it. Boogie does this thing where, like, he's gotten better at it, because I get on to him all the time off stream, where he'll just start repeating the same thing over and over again. I'm like, oh, Boogie, this ain't good content. Not good content whatsoever.
Get from Wings, the man who knows what good content is. The guy during the Cyrex interview that sat there in silence the entire time, because he's like, hey, me and Cyrex, we're on the same page here. I understand. It's all cool. It's all good. No big deal. And what type of analogy is it? Oh yeah, Boogie would take off his shirt to cover me so I wouldn't get rained on. Boogie's not doing that out of the kindness of his heart, Wings. In case you haven't picked up on everything else that Boogie does in his life, he's doing it to try and turn it around and have you think, oh, Boogie's such a good guy. He's not doing it because he thinks, oh yeah, like, I'll look out for my buddy. I'll do that for him. No, he's doing that because in the future he's hoping that you come back and you think, wow, that Boogie guy's such a good guy. He's so nice. He's so cool. He wants it for the vain attention. He's not doing it out of sympathy for you or empathy for you. Of course not. That's nothing that Boogie would do. And he is a monster. All right, let's stop toe dancing around it. All right, any guy that would say, I don't think I can have children because I don't know what I would do to them in the future based off of my prior experiences in life and the abuse that I have taken, and then goes and starts chatting with a 19-year-old on Instagram and brings her to his house after 3 months of chatting and basically has her as a sex pinata that dances around on screen every video. Yeah, I would think that's, you're being a bit hypocritical. You're being a bit evil. Maybe. But, obviously, you have two sex pests just batting the ball back and forth. It's not going to get anywhere because they both have a very similar mindset when it comes to these things. So that's why you need somebody like me to come in and just say, you know what, I'm not so certain. So hopefully you enjoyed this, Boogie. I'm sure you made it all the way through to the 20 minutes. I'm sure, most definitely. Either way, guys, hope you enjoyed. Till next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.